IAI Kfir. The Kfir project originated from Israel's need to customize the Dassault Mirage 3C for the Israeli Air Force IAF. The Mirage 3CJ, acquired from France, served as the IAF's main aircraft in the 1960s but had limitations in ground attack capabilities due to its short range. In the mid-1960s, Dassault began developing the Mirage 5, a ground attack version, based on Israeli suggestions to enhance fuel capacity and reduce maintenance costs by removing advanced avionics. Despite an arms embargo in 1967, Israel responded by creating an unauthorized copy, the Nesher, using technical specifications obtained through espionage. The Israel aircraft industry's Kfir, meaning lion cub in Hebrew, is an all-weather multi-role combat aircraft developed in Israel. It is based on the French Dassault Mirage 5 but incorporates Israeli avionics and features an Israeli-built version of the General Electric J79 turbojet engine. The Kfir program originated as an effort to enhance the capabilities of the IAI Nesher, an aircraft already in production. A French arms embargo led the Israeli Air Force IAF to seek qualitative superiority over potential adversaries with advanced Soviet aircraft. The Mirage, the primary aircraft for the IAF, faced depletion after the Six-Day War. To address this, Israel domestically produced the Kfir, utilizing components reverse-engineered with the help of espionage. Two engines, the General Electric J79 and Rolls-Royce Spey, were considered, with the J79 ultimately chosen. The J79, also used in the F-4 Phantom II, provided superior performance. The Mirage 3 airframe was modified to accommodate the J79, involving changes to the fuselage, air intakes, and the addition of a large air inlet for extra cooling. The first flight of a J79-powered Mirage IIBJ occurred in September 1970, followed by a re-engined Nesher in September 1971. The improved prototype, named RAMB, had its maiden flight in June 1973, featuring a revised cockpit, strengthened landing gear, and Israeli-built avionics. Internal fuel tank arrangements were adjusted, increasing total capacity. There were reports, though unconfirmed, of re-engined Mirage 3 CS, named Barak, participating in the 1973 Yom Kippur War. However, some sources dispute the existence of these aircraft. The Kfir was introduced into service with the Israeli Air Force IAF in 1975, initially assigned to the 101st Squadron. However, its role as the primary air superiority asset was short-lived, as F-15 Eagles were delivered to Israel in 1976. The Kfir participated in combat for the first time in 1977 and claimed its only air victory in 1979. During the Israeli invasion of Lebanon in 1982, the IAF used F-15s and F-16s for air superiority, while Kfirs carried out unescorted strike missions. The C.2 version was later upgraded to the C.7 for improved fighter-bomber capabilities. In the late 1990s, the Kfirs were retired from active duty in the IAF after nearly 2 decades of service. In 2013, Israel Aerospace Industries offered pre-owned Kfir fighter jets with a 40-year guarantee to foreign customers at a reported unit price of $20 million. Some Eastern European and Latin American countries expressed interest, and negotiations were advanced with at least 2 air forces for the Kfir Block 60 version. The Block 60 featured upgraded avionics and sensor capabilities, offering flexibility for customer-specific installations. The J-79 engine had been overhauled to 0 flight hours, with a replacement needed after 1,600 hours. The F-15I, known as RAM Thunder, was developed in response to Israeli military aviation needs arising from the 1991 Operation Desert Storm, where Iraqi missiles posed a threat to Israel. The F-15B/D-BAS had limitations in intercepting such threats, leading to the integration of the Rafael Popeye missile. In 1993, a technical requirement for a long-range, multifunctional fighter capable of handling such attacks was issued, and the F-15E Strike Eagle was identified as the ideal platform. The F-15E, operational in the USAF since 1988, was chosen over other options due to its superior capabilities. Israel purchased 25 F-15I aircraft, and the first flight occurred in September 1997. The Squadron 69 Hapat Shin Hammer operated the F-15I, with its baptism of fire in southern Lebanon in January 1999. The F-15I demonstrated its precision by destroying bridges in Lebanon in a nighttime mission. In September 2007, the RAM was used to destroy a Syrian nuclear facility in Deir ez-Zor during Operation Orchard. The F-16I is a 2-seat variant of the Block 52 developed for the Israeli Defense Force, Air Force IDF/AF. Israel issued a requirement in 1997, chose the F-16 over the F-15I in 1999, and signed contracts in 2000 and 2001 for a total of 102 aircraft. Named Sufa Storm by the IDF/AF, the F-16I's first flight was in December 2003, with deliveries starting in February 2004. It has an estimated unit cost of around $70 million 2006. About 50% of the F-16I's avionics are Israeli-developed, including the Israeli aerial towed decoy and autonomous aerial combat maneuvering instrumentation. Elbit Systems produced the helmet-mounted sight, HUD, mission and presentation computers, and digital map display. The F-16I can use Rafael's Python 5 missile and employs removable conformal fuel tanks for extended range. Key American source systems include the F-100 PW229 turbofan engine and the APG-68 V9 radar, providing commonality with the IDF/AF's F-15is. Israel's procurement of the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II, known as the F-35I Adir, began with a government agreement to equip the Israeli Air Force. The first 9 F-35s became operational in December 2017. Israel made history on May 22, 2018, as the first country to use the F-35 in combat, reported by Israeli Air Force Commander Major General Amikam Norkin. In November 2020, an F-35I testbed aircraft was delivered, a unique instance for a testbed F-35 outside the United States. As of November 13, 2022, the Israeli Air Force has 36 F-35s in service, including the testbed, stationed at Tel Nof Air Base and operating 3 squadrons at Nevatim Air Base, the 140th, 116th, and 117th. Thank you for watching.